Hey, what's happening? This is Jerry here with Wealth Dynamics. Thank you for joining me today. I want to talk to you today about how simple it is for you to build wealth. Now, the reason I'm sharing this video with you today is because one of the main things that I get when I talk to people about creating wealth is like, Jerry, that's not real. Like, yeah, that's awesome. It's ideal. It sounds great. But you don't understand. Like, I have this going on. I've got a job. I've got kids. I've got health stuff. We've got financial struggles. And I want to share with you how simple it is for you to build wealth so that it actually becomes real. Because my goal is for you to watch this video today and then start doing it and implementing it. Okay? So wealth, we got to define it first, is abundance in all areas of life. Poverty is scarcity in even just one area. So that means that it's binary. You either have wealth or you have poverty. If you have not crossed the line where you're having abundance in every area of your life, you have poverty. Now again, immediately as I said that, you're like, dude, that's unrealistic. There's no way I can have abundance in every area of my life. So I want to walk you through an exercise that we do with all of our clients so you can actually go do it today on your own time and see how simple this really is. So I want you to look at where you're at. Just look at where you're at objectively speaking. Finances, life, like relationships, everything. Just look at where you're at right now. Don't justify it. Don't make excuses for why it's there. Don't try and make sense of it. I want you to objectively write, like right now, I weigh X. I have this in the bank. This is the condition of my marriage. This is what I eat. This is where I live. This is what I drive. This is where I work. Don't make sense of it. Just write those things down. Next, I want you to look at those things and set goals. Even if you're the most stubborn human being on earth and you're justifying the hell out of your situation, you still have goals. You're still going to be like, man, I drive this. I wish I could drive that. Or I have this much in the bank. It would be kind of nice to have this much in the bank. Or I weigh this much. It would be nice to weigh this much or to feel this way. So write those goals down for every area of your life. Like just objectively write the goals down. Again, don't try and make sense of them. Don't try and qualify whether or not they can happen. Just write it down. What would you like it to look like? Okay, now I want you to take that goal. I want you to 10x it. What does 10x mean? If it's a quantity goal, I want you to mathematically multiply the goal by 10. Okay, if you wanted 100 grand, write down 1 million. Again, your brain is like, 1 million? I can't do 1 million. That's too much money. That's unrealistic. Don't even worry about that. Write down $1 million. Just do the exercise. Write down $1 million. Whatever the number was, 10x it. If it's a quality goal, then 10x the quality of it. Okay, I live here. It doesn't mean you need to have 10 houses there. Just what would it look like if the quality of your house was 10 times better than what you wanted? Or the quality of your marriage was 10 times better than what you wanted? Because you probably shouldn't have 10 wives, right? But the quality, right? Now, you're looking at this and your brain is probably on fire right now. You're like, there's no way I can do that. That's unrealistic. None of those things can happen. If that's you, I want you to take the 10x goal and I want you to 10x it again. And if you're still doing that, take the one you just 10x it again. Keep doing that with every goal until when you look back at that first goal, you're like, that thing's tiny. Now, lastly, I want you to look at, based on your 10x goal, what do I need to learn to get there? What do I need to learn to get there? Now, the answer is not nothing. There's definitely something you need to learn, because if the answer was nothing, it means you already know, and if you already knew, you would already have it. So if you don't have it, that means you don't know. So think about, what don't I know? Your brain is automatically going to do this for you. It's going to start telling you, yeah, but you don't know how to do this, but you don't know how to do that, but how are you going to figure this out? Those are questions. Ask, yeah, how would I do that? Learn those things. What do you need to learn to make all those goals happen? Now, lastly, this is the hard one. What do you need to get rid of? What are the things in your life in each of those areas that are not serving you that you need to get rid of in order to achieve these goals that you have? You see, there's something that's in your way that's blocking you, because you are energy, which means naturally you flow forward, which means if you're not and you're stagnating, something's blocking you. What is that thing? What is that person? You might need to get rid of it. So guys, I'm not even going to talk about money on today's thing. If you're trying to build wealth, start with that. It's that simple. You don't need to worry about how do I get 50K in the bank. You don't need to worry yet about how do I invest in real estate. What about my taxes? If you can't figure out that, none of those things matter. Okay, the money is funding. I'm telling you, if you don't figure this stuff out first, there will be nothing to fund. So when you're looking at this and you're like, is it real? It's as real as you can start doing it tomorrow. all of these things you can implement today. Wealth is real. Having abundance is real. It's your responsibility. You cause it, and I want you to go do it. So watch this video if you need to. Again, I'm going to post in the comments an article that's going to break down step by step everything I just instructed. And to give you even more of a leg up, I'm going to give you a free trial for 3 days to Wealth Dynamics University so that you can actually get on the program with us for half a week and see what is it like to have the right information. What is it like to have the right team? What if I had the right plan? What if I was training every day? So click that article at the very bottom. There's a click here link. Get your free trial. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you next time.